Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and as I'm sure you can tell with what's before you, we have another knife review today. Today I'm doing the Rothco zipper pull folding knife, so stay tuned. Alright, so just kind of get this part out of the way. With the changing of the seasons and daylight savings time, by the time I get home from work, it is pretty much too dark to do any filming outside. So unless I want to wait for the weekend every week to do any reviews, I'm going to have to try to move some inside, and so hopefully this will turn out a little better than the last couple of videos. I have noticed that with the lighting in my house, all of our lights are yellow in color, and so that makes the videos very grainy. No matter what camera resolution I put the video settings on, I mean, I've had it up to 1080, 60 frames per second, and it still doesn't come out very good. So hopefully I am lighting up the scene with the Olight S30 baton, and I'm hoping that the white light from that will kind of counteract the yellow light in the room, and that I can now continue to do reviews in the house with good lighting and good video clarity. It's either that or I'm just going to have to buy new light bulbs. I don't know. We'll see. But you're going to have to tell me which one or what you think of it. But for now, let's just kind of go over the specs. There's only a few to really talk about. We have a titanium coated stainless steel blade. Obviously, it does not mention what kind of stainless steel, so you can only imagine it's probably going to be pretty low quality. 7/8 inch blade, so almost an inch. Quick release for easy to use, and secures to standard zipper pulls. Now, as you can see in the picture right here, they have this end of it right here run through the zipper. And now I've been using this on my EDC bag since the beginning of summer. I bought this for the EDC bags simply so that depending on what time of year, what I'm doing, if I had to be wearing gloves or let's just say I had an injured hand or whatever, I could grab a hold of this and pull the zipper open very easily without having to worry about grabbing the small pulls on the zippers on the back. Now I've recently attached it to a jacket just to try it in a new location. And I have to say I'm actually quite impressed with this little guy. A lot of the reasons, well, as you can see here, we have a liner lock. Let's go ahead. There's a teeny tiny bit of front to back movement, but as you can see, I mean, it's tiny. But perfect lockup side to side. Disengage the lock up here, and it folds shut, and so it looks just like this. Now, one of the cool things is that if you had this on a jacket and you're just walking around town, unless somebody really knows a lot about zipper pull knives or they really pay attention to that kind of thing, nobody's going to know what this is. So it's a very discreet way to make sure you have an extra cutting tool on you at all times. Now, if this part's attached to a zipper, all you have to do is squeeze these two little tabs and the whole thing pops right off. Now this, it doesn't take a whole lot of pressure at all to get it to bring loose, but it is really secure. I mean, it's going to stay on there, pretty much do anything you're going to do to it, right? Any normal use whatsoever. So once you have that off, it is like a nail nick, so you're definitely not going to flick this thing open. So as you can see, completely unfolded. Now, with this type of blade and with this type of blade geometry, this is pretty much just going to be draw stroke type cutting. You're just going to be cutting into stuff. You're going to be cutting something open this way, cutting a piece of cordage, wrapping paracord across and ripping it. What this will not be is an everyday use item. Now, there are other types of small knives like this that fold open that you can, like dog chain knives and stuff. But even those, depending on the kind of steel you get, I mean, Spyderco has a dog tag knife that is, like S30V. So that one you'll pretty much never resharpen in a lifetime because you'll never use it enough. But this is primarily, in my opinion, a backup to your backup. Because if you're me, I always have a full-size pocket knife. I also like to carry a small pocket knife. And then, of course, if you have this on the zipper pull of your jacket or your bag, if all else fails, at least you still have this. So like I said, it's not one of those that you're going to pull out every day. You're not going to use it to open the mail, to open boxes and stuff on a normal basis. This is going to be, for some dumb reason, you forgot your pocket knife. Here you go. You got something else. So pretty simple. I mean, not a whole lot to really say. There's no bells and whistles. It is really well constructed, I will say. I mean, I throw this all over the place on my bag, give you a little closer look at it. I mean, I have no complaints whatsoever. What makes it even better, $7. I got this from Jasmine's military shop. I will leave her web address in either the description box below or right here at the bottom of the screen. As always, I always tell you, go check her out. She has a lot of great gear. If she doesn't have what you are looking for online, send her email. Ask her. I guarantee she can probably get it for you. She's got a large selection, larger than what you would probably see online. But other than that, I mean, there's not really a whole lot to say except for I love this little thing. I highly recommend it. I think it's extremely useful in the sense that it's a backup to a backup. All right, guys. Hope this helps you in your purchasing decisions. And as always, be prepared and have fun. And support those you follow on YouTube and Instagram. I follow her on Instagram. And well worth the business. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Or your jacket. They're not going to realize that baby Glock is coming down the stairs with a really loud iPad.